Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Gimpy. I'm here with a quick unboxing for you here. But before I do that, I just wanted to let you guys know that my birthday is actually coming up here in a couple days. And because of that, I'm going to be out of town for a few days. So if you guys don't see anything posted from me, that's why. Don't worry, I'll be right back to it as soon as I get back. Anyway, I actually bought some raffle tickets from my local game store recently. The Gamers Armory in Raleigh, North Carolina, or Cary, North Carolina. It's near Raleigh. If you're in that area, great game store. Check it out. Good selection, great owners, very friendly, awesome people. I wish I had known about their raffle a little earlier than I did. I would have made a video advertising it, but it's all right. They had a good run. They gave out, good Lord, I don't know how many games. They even gave away a TV, an iWatch thingy, some Beats headphones, and it was something like 100 games, and some of the games were very rare too that they were giving away. They had Gloomhaven there, Mechs vs. Minions, Doolittle Raid, Fields of Fire, Unconditional Surrender, Baptism by Fire, a couple others by MMP, and some others. It was real good calls. They were doing it for children, and they had a great time. 24-hour gaming marathon they had going on. If I didn't have young children, I would have participated with them. But anyway, we bought a good chunk of the raffle tickets they had, and I was lucky enough to win this game, Baptism by Fire. And I was getting ready to start a playlist for Multi-Man Publishing, which is who put out this game, because I actually took advantage of their Veterans Day sale and ordered myself Day of Days, which hasn't yet arrived actually. But then I showed up there today and they had this for me, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a quick unboxing of this. The little bit of reading over I've done on it, it seems that the system for this is fairly substantially different from what I'm used to. The complexity isn't that much harder from what I'm used to, but it is different. How, I'm not exactly sure yet. We'll have to see. I will do a playthrough of it at some point once I get my feet underneath it and get brain wrapped around it and understand it. It should be able to be soloed and taken care of that way. You can see solitaire suitability is medium, which most of the games I play are medium anyway, so this should be right up my alley as far as that's concerned. I just have to learn the rules, and this is based in the Kasserine Pass during February of 1943. So let's pop this box open and see what we get. We have our usual packed by, and we appreciate you and all that good stuff. Nice to see. And this is the dice that just went flying. I'll grab that when I get off camera. That was a red dice. There's a little white dice here. They're actually kind of small dice. I might use a different set of dice, but we'll see. See, Battalion Combat Series. Yeah, this is their Battalion Combat Series. The one before this is called the Last Blitzkrieg, I believe. So this is the second in that series. So if you had played that one previously, this is kind of like a update to the version 1.1 of the rules from that one's 1.1 version. Maybe I'll be able to use this as kind of a aid when I get done reading the actual rules, which are here. And this is going to be interesting. Is this? No, what is this? Okay, these are the rules. This must be the playbook. Okay, so this is like scenarios. Yep. So we got scenarios, units set up, all that good stuff, victory point, hexes. Yeah, and the thing about this game is that you're supposed to like set up objectives, and that kind of controls where the units go. You can't just send people willy-nilly anywhere you want. They have to go after a specific point. So if you pick, this bridge or whatever it is as your objective, then you need to be attacking the enemy units around it. That's what I think from what I've read about this game. I'm gonna have to check that out. The actual rulebook version 1.1 of the BCS series, the red is to highlight the differences between the previous version and now. Oh, I like this color. That's nice. glossy. It's got nice examples in here, but it's another rule book. And see, what I don't mind is some of the others, like you get excuse me, you get into Lock and Load Tactical and you start, learning their system. And once you've got it, if you pick up a new game, you pretty much just have to teach yourself, the nuances of that game, whatever special rules, those factions might have. And then the same with GMT. If you learn the Flying Color series, then you just have to pick it up in between each game series. I would say Fields of Fire, but nobody learns that game. You just kind of plod your way through it. But this is an entire new series I've got to learn. I'll tell you what, I go to sleep and I have dice, coming at me in my dreams. I'm sure all you war gamers are used to that type stuff, though. Well, it looks pretty standard. It's got its nice tight font, color pictures in there. Oh, one thing I did see someone mentioning was for ease of learning the rules for the BCS series is to take and read the designer's notes first. I don't remember which video I watched on. I want to say it was the Player's Aid, but if I'm wrong on that, I apologize. But I do believe it was the Player's Aid who was talking about it. Read the designer's notes first. So here we go. We've got two 22 by 34 paper maps. Pretty standard for war game. Here, I'll actually let you guys get a close-up look of some of the hexes there. It almost looks like it's got a little bit of a cartoony look as far as the hexes are concerned. And not all the hexes are marked. So, got 5215, 5210, and I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 in between them. So, row 52, and then they're marked in between, so you can get the coordinates for each hex without having to actually have them marked. It's actually kind of nice. All right, let's take it, fold it out, see how it looks real quick. There we go. What is this? Let's see if I can get you guys to see this little part here on the side. Turn record track and snafus. Snafus, I like that. February 1943. Rommel will affect this turn. The 10 Panzer, the 21 Panzer, and the KG deck. The weather record. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if that's like a command shit draw type thing or what he affects. I have to check the rules out and see what that does. Second one, got a terrain map on this one showing what everything is. I'm actually kind of interested to try this one out. I'm almost like, I don't want to learn another system. It looks like we've got a couple of player aids, 2-player game, so same thing on the player aids. The snafu table, that has caught my attention. Fail, partial, pass, modifiers, snafu results. What do we have for snafu results? Objectives, movement, pass, fail. Truck is half movement on mud turns. Barrage, artillery barrage, yes. Half arty points. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to do a lot of reading on this. Unit capabilities chart. Now this looks interesting. It shows what they have. I know there's an assault arrow, which I think is associated with infantry. And then you've got armor values. Can they do a regular attack, engage, shock attack, attack by fire, assist, support attack? Okay, that is... Well, I'm definitely glad there's a table there because I couldn't keep track of all that in my head. The combat train here listed at the bottom left, I think that's actually like your supply for the game, which if I understand it correctly from what I've seen about it, I think your supply can move around the board. Now this game is rather counter light. We've got a couple of sheets of counters, so something like, I don't know, 300-400 counters roughly, depending. Looks like 5/8 counters, and they're actually pretty thick. You can see it's the white cardboard type of counters, but they're a little thicker than the ones you would find in like Compass Games or GMT games that use the white counters. They're a little thicker than that. And from what I understand, it looks like this is the entirety of the Allied units, and there's the German units. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of actual unit counters in the game. We've got this to keep track of steps, fresh, MSR, main service road blocked, objective markers, victory counters stopped. This is really going to take a whole lot of learning on my part because I know nothing of this system, but I have been interested in trying MPP or MMP games for a while. I've heard good things, so I definitely want to try them out, although they are a little on the expensive side, so I was definitely happy to get that Veterans Day sale. That's why I decided to grab one of their more expensive titles, because Day of Days I think normally sells for something like 120 or 130, and I was able to get it 60 on the website. This one I think normally sells for around 70, and if you're interested in it, they have it on the website now for 35 or 38. So right now, if you see this video and it's still right around the Veterans Day sale time, definitely check to see if they still got it going on, because it is an outstanding sale. They've got a bunch of titles cut by like half. Yeah, it looks like almost 3/4 of the counters in the game, if you look there, like this whole sheet and half of this one are all informational counters. The rest of them are the actual unit counters, and even some of those are informational. So that's it. That's what you got in the box. We're down to the bottom of the box there. I will try this out as soon as I can. It will be a little while before I can get this to the table, because I'm still focusing on unconditional surrender. That's going to take me a while, and I still have to get some more lock and load to the table, because I haven't got that finished up, and I'd like to get Fields of Fire back in front of the camera soon as well. So I have a lot planned out, and only so much time to get it done, but I'll get it done for you guys as quick as possible. Again, if you guys have any specific game requests that you want to see played, just let me know, shoot me a message or leave a comment, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next video.